Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to bring you all a new series called What Are They Known For? These will be more or less highlight videos of a city within the 4 states area. They will not be history videos. I'm not going to rank anything or get into any great detail, just covering some of the more well-known details and points of interest for the specific city or area that we're discussing. I think they'll be pretty fun episodes to watch. So let's get this show on the road. Our first 4-state city is the Queen City of the Ozarks, Springfield, Missouri. When you think of Springfield, a few famous people come to mind right off the bat. Payne Stewart and Kathleen Turner were born here. Brad Pitt and John Ashcroft were raised here. John Goodman, Ryan Howard, and even Bob Barker went to school here. Johnny Morris and John Q. Hammonds helped build the area. And you can't forget about the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Not too shabby of a list for Springfield, but what about the history of Springfield? Where would I want to go and visit? We could start by paying our respects to our fallen heroes at the Springfield National Cemetery, and then maybe take a trip to the historic downtown Springfield Square. We could go check out a show presented by the Springfield Little Theater at the historic Landers Theater, or take a step back in time at the Gray Campbell Farmstead. We can always brush up on our Civil War history and walk the grounds of the extremely beautiful and well-preserved Wilsons Creek National Battlefield, or go on a ghost tour at the Pythian Castle. All great places to see that help to tell the history of the Springfield area. There are no shortage of restaurants in Springfield. You have plenty of choices. However, there is one dish that they take pride in and they are known for. Springfield-style cashew chicken. If you're in the area and you've never tried it before, you better give it a shot. We aren't going to discuss any of these restaurants though, because there are too many to count. Instead, let's talk about some of the long-standing staples of Springfield. All of these places have been in existence for at least 45 years, and most much longer. Casper's was opened up in 1909, and they're still making their homemade chili today. Gailey's Breakfast Cafe opened in 1942, and it still operates in the same location. Taylor's Drive-In opened in 1947, and it's still in operation at Traffic Way and South Benton Avenue. Pizza House first opened its doors on October 13th, 1958. Village Inn on South Glenstone Avenue opened in 1965 and is still serving breakfast to this day. Even though it's part of a chain, the Steak and Shake at St. Louis and National opened its doors to travelers in 1962. You can't forget about Mexican Villa. It is a staple in Springfield as well. And finally, in 1974, Pineapple Whip got its start at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. There's a few other mentions: Anton's Coffee Shop, Crosstown Barbecue, College Street Cafe, all staples of the Springfield market. So what are some of the attractions that bring people to Springfield? Let's take a look at those. If you are ever in town and you have not been, you have to visit Bass Pro Shops. Even more impressive than that, though, is the Wonders of Wildlife Museum and Aquarium. Just an incredible way to spend an afternoon. You can always catch a baseball game at Hammons Field. You can watch the Springfield Cardinals play, who are a AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals, or any number of sporting events with the Missouri State Bears. You can always visit the nearby Fantastic Caverns, or go see a concert. You've got the historic Gilloy's Theater, or the JQH Arena on the Missouri State campus, or even the Juanita K. Hammonds Hall for the Performing Arts. Let's take a look at some of the recreational activities Springfield has to offer. While there are plenty of country clubs and private courses around, there are 3 public golf courses and 1 junior 9-hole course available for tee times through the Springfield Park Board. There is Bill and Payne Stewart, River Cut, Horton Smith, and Betty Allison Jr. course at Oscar Bloom. In addition to that, the new Big Shots Golf Complex is now open as well. You have Lake Springfield, or Fellows Lake, that's just north of Springfield, both with great fishing and boating opportunities. And many other cool places like the Springfield Nature Center, Valley Watermill Park, the Springfield Greene County Botanical Center, the a Nathaniel Green Close Memorial Park, the Japanese Stroll Garden, lots of additional greenways, hiking trails, and public parks scattered all around the city. Springfield, Missouri is a great city with a lot to offer. I think that wraps up a fairly decent summary of what they are known for. Maybe we didn't get everything on there, but it's a pretty good overview. It has a small town charm, but the restaurants, the recreational activities, and the attractions you would expect from a much larger city. It really is a good mix of both. All images used for today's video were obtained copyright-free from Wikipedia Commons. Music credit is linked in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Until next time.